Hello everyone, Gumball here, and welcome back to Feed the Beast Horizon's Daybreaker. I need to remember the title of these. For episode, I believe 11, maybe 10, where today we're going to have a look at the EssentialCraft3 mod. So the EssentialCraft3 mod adds a new dimension along with a ton of cool items and concepts and a whole new power kind of system, but it's very magic based, I think. Just seems like a power system called MRU. So we're going to start by making the book for the mod so that we know what we're doing, which will take some rose red, cactus green, lapis, a feather, and 2 ink plus 3 books. That'll give us the basic knowledge, which we can read for all of the basic knowledge of the mod. But we're going to upgrade that to I'm going to need 4 of those. I'm going to upgrade it to the version of the book that has knowledge of MRU. So it contains knowledge of all the basic stuff and the MRU system. So we have the bases of magic and the MRU and matrix, which is to do with magical radiation. So we look through this first bit, or we'll go through here. It says, "Welcome to EssentialCraft3 and to the amazing and long-awaited Book of Knowledge." Maybe it should be long-awaited, I don't know. "Here I will tell you almost all you need to know to play with EssentialCraft3. And the most important thing, of course, is the book. The book is pretty easy to navigate. It is divided by categories. It has a tier-based system, so we'll need to update it using specific crafts and rituals, and every new tier unlocks a new category. So this book will have to constantly add new information to, just like we added the MRU information. Every category has a name and a short description. Basically, if you need to look up something basic that you can get without playing with EssentialCraft3, look in the basic section. Get without playing with EssentialCraft. There we go. If you need to look up a machine, magical engineering is there. Each category contains some discoveries, sections of specific information. They also have both the name and a short description. If you mouse over any category, you can see how many discoveries are in there. Every discovery contains a certain amount of pages with different information on them. It can be straight up plain text as here. It can be a crafting recipe of any kind, including structures, and it can be an image or just a set of items. Items on pages can sometimes be left click if there's a recipe for the item. However, if you cannot craft the item but the item displayed has a go-to in its description, it will most likely browse you to the page where the item is displayed. But gosh, there's a lot of information in this book. If you want to go back, for example, you've read enough of this and want to look up some information about MRU, there's an orange pointer in the top right corner of the book, so I'd say that's there. You can close the book at any time you want, do something, and when you open it will stay at the same page you were on unless you close your game. Good to know. When browsing a recipe, you may want to look up a recipe for an item that is used in a craft you're interested in. If that item has a recipe, you can left click it and you will be shown the exact recipe. We can use any eyes, so that's not something we really have to worry about. If you want to go back to the first thing you want to craft, the page you've left by left clicking, you can right click the screen in any place to go back. The way you go through the book is stored infinitely. Right click the screen in any place to go back. I don't know. Strange, not working. On the title page there is a line that says Edition. The numbers below are your version of EssentialCraft3. If you want to look up quick recipe information about a block in the world, just point at the block, press R on your keyboard. Same rule applies to items. As an item lays on the ground, you can look it up by using the book. You can look up recipes, info about blocks and items even if you do not have the required tier of book. That's how you upgrade your book to tier 2. Thanks and have fun. So I'm going to look at some more information on the mod and we'll get started. So guys, I'm back and I was looking through the basic knowledge. I've gone through everything, and one thing we're going to need is a soul stone. So the soul stone lets us see how much MRU we have, and you gain MRU by killing living creatures. So let's say when we killed the wither we would have gained a ton of MRU. So what we need to do is grab an emerald block, just throw emeralds at it. We have a magnet, we might want to turn that off. That should consume them, and we should be able to get a soul stone. There we go. And then we can right click it, and it's bound to us. So we have 112,059 MRU with neutral energy. It's no weird outer energies or anything. So this will let us constantly track how much MRU we have. And we can put the block of emeralds back. And now I'm going to get back to some more reading and see what we can do. So guys, I'm back, and I've made this thing here called the Matrix Destructor. It took some iron frames, an MRU linking device, an MRU collecting device, and some heat rods, and an elemental core. And I believe if we put the soul stone in here, it will start generating MRU, which is like, as I mentioned earlier, the power of the mod. Now it's quite slow. I think it just takes all of the MRU out that we've got, so to get even more we'll have to go and kill mobs. But that should definitely supply us with a decent amount for a while. And now I'm going to make the radiating chamber and the, magician table, which are used for crafting. And then we can get into some more cool stuff, but I just wanted to show you what this did. Oh wow, this... Has it stopped? Has stopped. This thing seems to have got us quite a bit of wheat, which is very nice. Oh, you're back in there. And a bit of industrial hemp too, but yeah, I'll go and make those two machines now. Well, not machines, crafting things, and then we can start making some of the cool items in the mod. I don't want to get too much done today. Just want to get the hang of the mod and maybe upgrade the book a good bit, so that we've unlocked all the knowledge we'll need to have a proper look in the future. So guys, I'm back, and I made the radiating chamber, which was relatively... yeah, well, it was cheap enough anyway. And this is the first machine we'll need for crafting stuff in the mod. The other thing I wanted to make was the magician table, but that needs these obsidian plates, which requires magical fortified stone and glass, which are made in the radiating chamber. So to make the radiating chamber work, first thing we need is a bound gem. Next, I believe we just bind it to that, then we'll put it in here. This will fill it with MRU, and there's no more MRU in here. This will continue making it. We should continue filling this up. There we go. And now we can make the magical fortified stone and glass. So to make the magical fortified stone, it's 1 stone and 1 iron gets you 4, and we need 4. Yeah, we only need 4, so we only need 1 stone and 1 iron. 1 iron, 1 stone. Put that in the radiating chamber, and those should... no MRU in tile. It was the other way around. There we go. They make us our magical fortified stone, and then the magical fortified glass is probably just glass and iron. So let's try the same thing. Also, now we have... you could see it then. We have corruption, and I think once this gets really high, you start getting negative effects, and this happens whenever we're crafting stuff in the radiating chamber. But now we have those, we can combine them, and then I can get the rest of the ingredients for the magician table. So guys, I'm back, and I made the magician table, and so now, if we put our book in here, this should become an upgraded book with knowledge on engineering. So yeah, the main thing we're focusing on today is getting on all the new knowledge in the book. So we've got the MRU engineering tab and the Legend of the Ender Star tab. All of this stuff we will be looking into in a future episode. But to upgrade it to the last book... pardon me, where is it? Here it is. We need some resonating crystals and some void plate. So void plate is void stone in a magician table, which is obsidian plate, titanite, and twinkling titanite. I'm not sure how we get those, so I might have to look at engineering for that. And then MRU resonating crystals, which is an emerald and a diamond in a full radiating chamber. Okay, so we can make the first thing. Make the first... Oh gosh, that really saps it. It's going to take all of that MRU. To make the first resonating crystal, we're going to need more of those. And the soul stone is quickly emptying. So one thing we'll definitely have to do is kill some mobs. And we'll need to make some more of those items. And I'm going to do some more reading in the book. Try and find out what this Titanite is. And see what else we can do. Picking up the boiler on the microphone. Can I close the window just for this bit? It's still picking it up. The boiler. So guys, I'm back, and now we're going to set up a Mithrilian furnace from EssentialCraft, which is quite expensive. It took almost all of my Mithrilian dust. I've only got one left, but we're going to build this. So it's a multi-block structure, and it will take... Ooh, should use the other tool. I'll take a load of Mithrilian plating in a shape like so, and then I believe, let's quickly check the book. Where is it? Mithrilian furnace. The next layer is like so. Okay, so we want our block in the middle, and we want to come around the. Oh no. Let's quickly check that. X2, X0, so it's 2 out from it. So we want to go around here. Let me up. Oh, no, it's like this. I'm doing it wrong. Okay, we need to build it up from each of these pillar ones. Like so. And then I think it's just the corners. Ooh. Like so. And then we can put on the Mithrilian crystals. And we should have this set up. So let's grab a zombie head, and we'll stick one of those in there. Wrong thing. And that should, I think, uses energy from the sun, but it should slowly change into, I think, a creeper one. Let's see. No, just a normal one, which I think is just then used to make the creeper. So this is quite slow. It takes power from the sun. Let's see. Very, very slowly. And all of this stuff is quite extensive. It just takes a lot of MRU, so I fought a few withers and managed to deal a lot of damage to the base, actually. But I've repaired it also. See all this cobblestone here? I think we lost like 6 pieces of sextuple compressed cobblestone, but this should be going. Ah, it's got a torch in it. There we go. That should be everything back up and running. We lost a few speed upgrades and stuff. Down here everything's fine. Up here everything's fine. But we did lose a few things. Luckily the withers went that way for some reason. Let's see, this should be done. And then skeleton. Wait, that was instant. And then this should make a... I believe it makes a wither skeleton skull. Oh no, you need 3 of them. Okay. Oh, but yeah, it does work. And I wonder if you can use those in there. Oh, you can. You get 3 of the someone. So it's a whole cycle of the heads. But that's the Mithrilian furnace. It can be used for quite a few things, actually. Let's quickly check all the recipes. So we've got things like you can make the mithridine ingots. Oh wow, that's much cheaper. Mithridine crystals, that's not really cheaper. Fading crystals, I'm not sure. 8 iron into a gold, not really a good deal. Wood into other wood, it's pretty cool. Logs, leaves, melons into pumpkins, pumpkins into melons. All sorts of flowers. 3 ender pearls gets you 2 blaze rods. 2 blaze rods is 3 ender pearls. 64 redstone is a ghast here. Most of this stuff we can just get through equivalent exchange. We can get all the different music discs. It's a good way to get our first slime balls though, since we don't have any yet. Seems to be quite a few things. You can change fire into blocks of coal. Oh, we can get fire! So we can make the chainmail armor. We don't need chainmail armor, but it would look pretty cool. We can make podzol into glass. Yep, there's a few cool recipes. But that's the mithridine furnace. So we made the matrix destructor and managed to generate MRU. We've got the magician table and the radiating chamber for crafting stuff. And we have the mithridine furnace for more crafting. And we've also upgraded our research book to know the knowledge of MRU and engineering. So I'll have to do some more reading of the book, see if I can learn anything else that we can look into. But I think for today that is it. So next episode we'll probably try and take a look at some more stuff in EssentialCraft. I'll need to get some more mithridine dust and ingots and stuff and get some crafting done. And we might even have a look at the Hoana dimension, but that will take a bit of a look at crystals. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, don't forget to leave a like. Let me know you want to see more of the series, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Ooh, wrong button.